Hello everyone, this is Neha Sharma here. Today in this video we are going to discuss question and answers of chapter number 1 of unit number 2. The name of the chapter, as you have read in the previous video, Catch Me If You Can. So dear students, please open page number 33 of your VIII English course book for class 8th. So as we have read in the last video that this chapter is about the quality that is very important to protect some animals and plants, that is camouflage. So let's discuss now the question and answers. Question number 1 is cuttlefish, known as chameleon of the sea. Do they deserve the name? What are the abilities do cuttlefish have? So cuttlefish deserve the name chameleons of the sea, as they can change their color just like chameleons. They can also change the texture to their skin to match their surrounding. They can also scare away predators by creating bold strips on their skin and making themselves look as big as threatening as possible. So here on your screen you can see the image of cuttlefish, and we understood about the qualities of cuttlefish in our chapter. So yes, the cuttlefish deserve the name chameleon of the sea, right? So what are the properties? That it can change its color, they can change the texture of their color according to the match of the surrounding, and they can also scare away predators by creating bold strips on their skin and making themselves look as big as threatening as possible. Means they can change according to the situation in their color, size and the texture of the color. Question number B is animals with prominent spots, strips or other patterns on the bodies use them to hide from other animals. How? So animals with patterns, spots and strips distract the confused predators. The camouflage makes the outline of this animal's body difficult to identify, and the predators and the prey got confused and they just ran away. Name the 3 animals that use self decoration. So as we have read that decorator crabs, octopuses and the hunter bugs. Okay, you can see the picture on your screen. These 3 animals, which one? Decorator crabs, octopuses and the masked hunter bugs. They pick up the things from their surrounding and attach them to their bodies. Question number D is what is the leafy sea dragon used to deceive other animals? Do they have another use for their adaptation? So the leafy sea dragon, as you can see the picture of this leafy sea dragon on your screen. So this leafy sea dragon uses the method of mimicking. Mimicking means to cheat, to deceive other animals. It has various leaf-like protrusions extending out of its body. It uses these protrusions to make itself look like a sea plant and to help swim faster. It looks like a plant, but actually it is what? It is an animal. And what is the name? Leafy sea dragon. Question number 2 is answer the following questions in detail. Explain how camouflage works with the help of 2 examples. So as you know, camouflage is the method that animals use for hiding themselves from their predators, right? The Arctic fox, you have seen that in the video also, that the Arctic fox is a very good example that lives in extremely cold environments and has thick white fur. And we have also read that in winters that is having white fur coat, and in summers when the change of the land that comes to brown, so that wear brown fur coat. That is automatically by nature. So that is her property of camouflage, right? So we were doing camouflage is the method that animals use for hiding themselves from their predators. The Arctic fox is very good example that lives in extremely cold environments and has thick white fur and that keeps them warm. Allows it to easily sneak up behind prey and conceal itself from predators. Conceal means to hide. Another butterflies use their irregular wings edges to make it harder to spot their outline. They also have patterns on their wings that make them look like fallen leaves. So, we have read about comma butterfly, right. So, they also use this property of camouflage to hide themselves, to conceal themselves. So, you can see both the picture on your screen. How does an animal like a leopard or a tiger is the pattern on its body for its advantage, right? The question exactly is, how does an animal like a leopard or a tiger use it is by mistake written here, it is use the pattern on its body for its advantage. So, the leopard or the tiger uses the patterns on its bodies to confuse and distract predators. You can see both the pictures of the leopard and the tiger on your screen. The pattern make outline of the animal bodies difficult to identify and against certain surroundings. These patterns make it difficult for the predators and the prey to discover these animals and hunt them. This is how they get close to their prey and hunt them. So, these patterns, these spots and the you can say strips on the bodies of these animals, both the tiger and the leopard, help them to hide, okay, so that their prey they cannot see them easily and they just hunt them. Question number C of question number 2 is, part number C of question number 2 is, what is self decoration? This is decoration. How do different animals use self decoration? So, here please check the spelling, it is self decoration. Self decoration is a method which some animals use for concealment. Concealment means to hide, right. So, we have read about many animals and plants in this chapter. Self decoration is a method which some animals use for concealment. They pick up things from their surroundings and attach them to their bodies to hide themselves from both prey and predators, right, both prey and predators. Animals such as decorator crabs, octopuses and the masked hunter bugs use this method. So, you can see all the pictures, decorator crab, octopuses and masked hunter bugs on your screen. So, all of them they use self decoration method to hide them, right. How do the Venus flytrap capture its prey? Next question D is, how does the Venus flytrap capture its prey? So, the Venus flytrap produces a sweet smelling nectar to attract insects. Its trap is formed by a leaf which has 2 lobes covered with trigger hairs. The moment a fly lands on the leaf and disturbs the trigger hairs, the trap closes shut and the stiff lobes crush the insect. At the same time, digestive juices inside the trap dissolve the insects. So, this you have seen in the video explanation video where we have read the chapter. So, if you have forgot or you have missed by chance, so you can see the link given in your work section and please see it from there. In what ways are the plant adaptations different from animals adaptations? So, this is question number last of question number 2. This is E part. In what ways are the plants adaptations different from animal adaptations? So, animals use adaptations to conceal themselves and so they have a much better chance of staying undetected by the enemy, right. This is for animals. This greatly helps animals. They do not have body parts like big horns or sharp claws for the defense. So, plants use adaptation in completely different way, right. So, animals can use these strips or the horns or something else or the color change of the color, but plants, they have different adaptation for this camouflage. So they use them to draw attention of the prey. They cannot move themselves. They need their prey to come to them. So they do not have teeth or the claws to kill insects. So they have evolved traps of their own. So like this, this is the difference you can say in plants and animals when they adapt the different types of means to apply this property of camouflage. So dear kids, these were the question and answers. This was part number 1 of question answer video of Catch Me If You Can. Second question number 3rd and 4th we will do in our next video. Till then, please note down, take the screenshot of all the questions, note down these questions and answers neatly in your notebook and learn for examination. Thank you very much. That's all for the day. Stay safe, stay healthy.